On this edition of Kababayan Today, Black Eyed Peas Apple to App talks to us about his foundation that promotes and empowers the Filipino youth. Plus, Julian Manalo on what's next after X Factor and American Idol. That's all next on Kababayan Today.
Nandito po tayo sa Kababayan Today. Ako po si G. Tonji. Napaka-espesyal po ng ating guest ngayong araw na ito. Kilala po natin siyang lahat. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs no introduction. The one and only Apple the App.
Hello, kumusta?
Hi, kamusta?
Kumusta?
Excited ako, Apple, kasi matagal na kitang kilala, syempre, at nagkikita tayo sa mga Filipino parties, pero never pa tayo nagkausap talaga.
Oh, ako rin. Very excited. Congrats for taking over Kababayan Today.
Thank you.
It's the Filipino culture going in the U.S.
Yes.
So that's a great
Thank you.
opportunity.
It's a big responsibility because as we know, napakadaming Pilipino dito sa Amerika, di ba?
Oo nga.
At gusto natin silang bigyan ng inspirasyon dahil they hardly see people who look like us on television. Right?
Kaya nga, it's like, for them, it's like, parang umuwi na naman sila, di ba?
Yes. And obviously this comes out not just in LA but in Hawaii too.
Aloha!
Yeah.
Mga kababayan ko sa Hawaii. Save me some lechon. A different style.
So we know, App, that you grew up in the Philippines. You came here when you were 14 years old. Talk to us about your childhood there. Because alam naman natin, pag galing ka sa Pilipinas tapos pumunta ka dito sa Amerika, there is culture shock at first.
Oh yeah. It was a very tough moment in my life to had to leave my family at a young age and go in to a different country, 10,000 miles away. So it was a culture shock. It was a culture shock because the first time I came to the U.S., I got to visit before the adoption. So my dad took me to Universal Studios and Disneyland.
Wow.
So to me, that was like, yes,
Yeah.
that's U.S.
Yeah, heaven ba to?
Oh,
Heaven,
yeah.
diba?
I was like, this is U.S. I'm like, because I needed to decide if I wanted to get adopted. So I was like, if this is U.S., yes, I'm coming. So tapos, when I got here in 1989, reality sets in, Hindi naman na Universal Studio tsaka Disneyland every day sa US, di ba? It's like regular life. So
Yeah.
homesickness started settling in. And then I remember I wanted to go back home. I asked my adopted father, I'm like, I'm homesick. I miss my family. Can I go home now? And it's like, I'm sorry, son. The papers are finished now. You're here to stay. But one day, so you study hard, pursue your dreams, and you're gonna see your family again.
And
then,
how long did it take before you nakabalik ka sa Pilipinas?
about almost a decade later.
Wow!
And then my friend, and thank God, in school, I started b-boying, and then, and I remember, yung mga Philams, they don't get along with the Pinoys, 'cause-
Bakit nga ba? How come there's discrimination
Yeah,
with the Filipino Americans? Because that's what it is. It's discrimination within our own race.
Yeah, I think
right?
it's we're so used to trying to fit in.
Assimilation.
Yes, we're trying to fit in that we tend to forget where we really come from. So, when I used to b-boy, so I was neutral. I could hang out with the fobs, FOB, what they call them, and then
that's
the
what,
Philams.
I'm a fob. I just came here. I just arrived here.
I'm fabulous too.
Yeah, I like that.
So, thank God that I started meeting other Filipinos, and, that made it easier for me. And plus my best friend, we would, in the beginning of our career, we would just dream in my room. And it's like, yeah, man, I want to go home. I miss my family. It's like, don't worry, App. One day, we're going to make it, and we're going to go back and perform back in Philippines.
Well, you forgot to mention who that best friend is.
Oh, that's my best friend, Will.i.am.
Oh, man! High five!
The-
So it's important to surround yourself around people that support what you do, that dream the same dreams as you do,
Yes,
right?
yes. That's what's important with this business. You have to surround yourself with good friends that have the same values, have the same goals and dreams, you know, in life. So,
Yeah. Okay, so when we return here on Kababayan today, we're going to be talking about how Apple is giving back not only to the community here in America, but also in the Philippines. Don't go away. We're going to be talking about the Apple the App Foundation.